All right, we're live.
Damn mosquitoes. It's fall. Mosquitoes shouldn't be around anymore. Got one right on my ankle, actually right on my foot. You know that one little bone that sticks out.
Yep, right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I hate that. Oh, okay. Welcome to episode 194 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from thegeeksforthewin.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William McDonald, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
And fair warning, this might be a short show. Not a lot's going on.
We say that, and then it ends up being like 2 hours long.
Yeah, that is true, but not a lot of news anyways is going on since the flood of gaming has started.
True, which is great.
Yeah, but not a lot of gaming companies or whatever really want to announce too much because they don't want it to get lost, and you want to announce something big or major when there's like not a lot going on, so people's attention is right there.
Yeah,
so.
when you get a bunch of articles that say best spot for Destiny for legendary camping, when you see a bunch of articles like that, you know it's been kind of slow.
Yeah, I agree. So I guess what have you been up to, Stuart? Destiny?
Yeah, but not a whole lot though. I did get three legendary drops in one run.
Oh, that's nice. How long was the
run? Actually, like maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, that's really good.
It was like one right after another too. And they all came from blue ingrams too, so I wasn't even expecting it.
Oh wow!
One was a chest piece, which was nice. One was a sniper rifle, which is it's a sniper rifle. It's okay. And the third was an assault rifle, and I have to say it is the worst assault rifle in the game.
Wow.
It fires like a million bullets a second, which is great, but then it's got the recoil of doing that though. So you hold down the trigger a little bit, and the next thing you know, you're looking straight up at the sky.
So it's pretty much good for what, like burst firing? Like, have you tried that?
Yes, I've tried burst firing, and by the time I'm done pulling the trigger like this, I'm already up here.
Oh wow, that's bad. That's really bad.
Boom, boom. I mean, it is. You have to be like really close to the person for it to really be effective. And what really sucks is it has the same exact stats as a gun that I thought I wanted from Dead Orbit. Which was the whole reason why I started getting Dead Orbit rep. Like, well, I'm not going to get that gun now.
Yeah. I went the Dead Orbit route, and I got to rank 1, and then I actually did research and was like, I don't want to go Dead Orbit, actually. I want to go, was it New Monarchy, I think?
Actually, I kind of like one of the guns that just straight up Vanguard has. So I'm going back to Vanguard.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. But as far as like the fact go, it's like I think New Monarchy has actual gear that's like that focuses on intellect, which that cools down your super.
Right.
And that's kind of useful, especially for
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten any, like, I still have blue guns. I mean, I don't have, like, well, I have one, it's a hand cannon, which I don't use hand cannons, really.
Right.
So,
And I'm still using the Stranger's rifle. I mean, because I'm not. I've tried to use that legendary gun a couple of times, and it's just like, nah.
yeah, I understand that. But yeah, that I've got um, another engram, another legendary, or not legendary, exotic item that didn't work. That was for another class.
That sucks.
I was so mad. It was the second one, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stop. The 3 strikes, you're out. If the next exotic thing I get is for a different class, I'm gone for a while. It doesn't. I'm not saying that like another. If like I get another one, I'm gone. It's just if the next one, because that would just be ridiculous. And luckily, that's not the case. I did get something. I got.
But you found something weird about it, though.
Yeah, I got an exotic chest piece, and I was all excited because I had exotic gauntlets beforehand, and you can only equip one exotic at a time.
That's insane!
And
Why?
I'm hoping it's one exotic piece of armor and not just one exotic altogether, because that's gonna suck if you like exotic weapons. You can't even use exotic weapons since you have an exotic piece of armor. But yeah, it says only one exotic, armor or whatever at a time. I can't exactly remember what it is, but my Xbox is turned off, so yeah. But
that is super dumb.
yeah, so I mean my gauntlets, and I'm trying to level up my chest piece just to see which is better stat wise. And I'm gonna save whatever because I'm sure they're gonna patch it. They're gonna they're gonna raise it up to where you can have more than one exotic in the future. They have to.
Yeah. And also they'll absolutely add more gear later on. Get the make it easier to get higher levels, raise the level cap, whatever the level cap is right now. I thought it was 29.
It's 30.
Well, somebody, is that the level cap though, or is that just the current highest?
From what I know, way back when from the start, I've heard 20 is the level cap for experience wise, and then 30's armor, the light stuff.
Yeah,
So
I thought it was 29, which I thought was a weird number anyway.
yeah, I don't know. I knew it was the armor thing. I had heard 20, was 20 and then 30, or even before I knew about the whole armor situation. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I saw a couple people on Twitter saying this game's like a 9 or a 9.5 for them, and I'm like, okay, I don't really see how, but
The thing is, we talk shit about this game, but yet we keep going back to it though.
I don't want to just like I wasted money.
Yeah, yes, very very true, very true.
That's my biggest.
But I mean, we keep going back to it. We keep talking about it. I mean, it's just.
And I want to be able to do some of the hard stuff, like the weekly heroics, and then the raid eventually, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did too. I'm 24 now, so.
And I'm hoping there was a patch release, but it did jack shit.
I haven't even seen the patch or anything about patch notes or anything. So.
Give me a second, I'll pull it up. It's on the Destiny app.
It's just probably on Bungie too.
Destiny, an audience with the Queen. No. Okay. September 22nd.
22nd patch notes. Reduce difficulty, reduce difficulty, reduce difficulty. Well, that's a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I told you, it does jack crap. Like, it doesn't do anything.
Reduce the difficulty. On for 3 missions on heroic, dropping tiers at the end of a raid will no longer result in a team wipe. Or dropping the relic at the end of the raid will no longer result in team wipe. This will prevent players from being stuck at the black screen after the raid. You'll remain dead if you were dead when the mission ended. They'll be addressed by a future patch, and then Hunter's Armor purchased from FWC has been changed to use the correct upgrade materials. That is it.
Yeah. They did add something to the loot cave. Have you come across that?
I haven't played for a couple of days, so.
Like every now and then there will just be like a huge from the cave. There will be a huge from the cave, from the ship, from it'll just be all kinds of chaoticness will happen where wizards will come out of the cave and other stuff will come out of the ship, and it'll just for probably at least a good five minutes.
I guess that's less boring.
Kind of like you really wanna farm this cave? Okay, we're gonna make it a little difficult for you. I think it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, and actually that gives you more chance for drops. I believe. I hope that's how it should work.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. It's kind of bad the fact that the drops are so random where you could do the raid but why do the raid when you can just go to that loot cave and get this exact same chance to get to get a drop.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exactly the same chance. It's ridiculous. I mean, if you do a raid or a heroic weekly heroic strike, on the harder levels and stuff like that, there should be more of a reward. But I've gotten a couple purple armor stuff as well with my one exotic I can have equipped, Ascendant shards now.
Yeah.
I have everything to where I can upgrade. I just need Ascendant shards. And those are kind of not easy to get.
No, those aren't easy to get. To say, a relic shard, which I need 3 more to fully upgrade my gun.
You can get the Ascendant shards from as a reward. Public event, which you can only do once a day, or you can only get rewarded for it once a day.
Right.
You can get them from breaking down, I think, legendary armor or higher. I don't know. And then I think there's I want to say the daily heroic missions. And some other mission gives you either it gives you a order that could be ascended energy, I think.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, I need 40 something of them.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because it's you need 6 to upgrade this one slot, and then you need 6 for the next, and then 6 for the next, and then my other piece of armor needs 8 for this one slot, and then 8 for, and it's so there's more fucking farming. Whether it's
that was kind of weird for me for a second.
Whether it's just it's not the loot cave, it's just farming doing the same mission over and over again. I guess just grinding. Actually, not farming, just grinding.
Your video was ahead of your audio, and that was funny for me.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine now.
Okay. But yeah, Destiny. That's
Destiny.
something.
Yeah, it's still out there. We're still chugging away.
And we still have 2 more expansion packs.
Yep.
That we
we
paid for already.
Yeah.
First one is in December. Yay.
Awesome. I'm interested in seeing what the expansion packs actually add to the game.
They did add the Queen's Wrath thing, which is till 6th or 8th.
That just seems like it's a mission to me because the Achievement Hunter guys did it. And
it adds a new rank.
And it just seems like I've done that mission.
Well, yes, but it also adds when you go to the bounty board, there's Crucible, and Vanguard bounty.
Uh-huh.
There's now the Queen's bounties, and you can earn Queen's reputation, and up the stairs where the bounty board is, up there, that area that I guess was open during the beta.
Yeah.
That's open now, and there's a dude there where you can use your Queen's favors, they're called. You can use those to.
Okay.
There's really not that many good stuff there. There's a shader, or there's 2 shaders and a couple emblems and a couple blue guns. I don't know, but let's see. But yeah, that's that. So I don't know if that stuff's gonna come in effect later on or what, but yeah, I'm doing them just because it helps give experience and that goes towards Moda Lights.
Right.
And those can be used at the
weekend vendors, which there are 2. I didn't know there were 2.
There's 2. I've only ever seen 1.
I know. Yeah, there's the guy down below by the Crucible, but there's also another one down by a closed gate by the by the speaker.
No. It's the same dude. He just moved.
Oh, he moved. Okay.
Yeah, he moved. I mean, you can't if you're shady like that, you can't be at the same place every time. You got to move. So.
Shady Joe moves his shop. All right.
Yeah. So. Yeah, because I went there I think it was Friday. I went straight there, and I was like, he's not there, and I'm like, I wonder if he's at another location, and looked, and yeah, so.
All right, I thought it was hey, there's a new guy. So there's 2 here, but he looks like he is the exact same stuff as the other gun. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's him.
And I've got what is it? I got 20. I think 20 or 21 strange coins. So.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
I have 3.
I really couldn't buy anything because I already had the gauntlets for last weekend. So I was just I'll save them for, next weekend. Hopefully there's something else good. But it doesn't matter because you can only have 1 exotic at a time.
That's.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm guessing not a lot of people have come across that yet in our community.
No, I don't think so.
So, but what else have you been doing, Stuart?
A game came out last week. It was completely under my radar that I had no interest in this game whatsoever. Called D4. Dark Dreams Don't Die. And I saw a bunch of people oh my god, D4 is out, oh my god, this is awesome. I don't know what that game is, I don't care. So I just didn't pay any attention to it. Over the weekend I checked out a little bit of what it was, and immediately had to buy it.
Looks like a point and click type thing, right? Like the Telltale kind of stuff.
It's a Kinect game, but you don't have to use the Kinect to play it. You can use a controller. This is it is a episodic game like that, yes. And it is point and clickish. But it's done by the same people who did Deadly Premonition, which a lot of people absolutely loved. I never played it, but a lot of people will just love the game, love the director Swery, because that's all like. Oh, this game was done by Swery. I don't know who that is. I don't. Okay. The dude's fucked up apparently, because it's just messed up. It is so weird. You're a detective, or you're a former detective, who's now a private investigator who you're investigating your wife's murder, and you can do that by using items that are kind of emotionally attached to other people, and use those to travel back in time.
Huh.
Which I thought is kind of odd. And it's not like you become that person or anything. You are still David Young, but you're now at this location. There's only the first two episodes and the prologue are available right now.
Wasn't there a Fox show that was kind of similar to that?
I don't know.
The dude got like the paper and it told the future, and he had to like.
Oh, that was Early Edition.
Yeah.
I knew what you mean there. Yeah, he got the newspaper a day ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I get up, and I like that show, so I could definitely, like this game, at least from what you're describing.
And there are some characters in that game. They're just like, what the fuck characters. Like there's this one character. His name is Roland Walker. Have not figured him out yet at all. And he talks about as fast as an int.
Huh.
Hello, Mr.
That would get irritating real quick.
Especially when he talks in really long sentences.
Yeah. So this was how much?
This is $15.
And that's for the first episode?
It's for the prologue, the first episode, and the second episode.
Okay, that's a lot better. I was about to say.
Yeah. And the prologue is super quick.
How many episodes are there planned? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't even know when the third episode's coming out. And the way the second episode ends, it's like, fuck, come on. That was a cliffhanger. That was a Rocky 3 cliffhanger. Going in for a punch. To be continued. There's a bunch of QuickTime events which are kind of nice.
QuickTime events are nice.
They are. I like them because cool stuff happens during QuickTime events.
Okay.
I definitely get a sense that this was written by a Japanese guy, because it's got a bunch of anime tropes. Like one of the characters is a cat lady, and I don't mean like she's really into cats. and she's not actually a cat, but she acts like a cat. She doesn't have ears or anything, but she still meows like a cat and sleeps on top of the TV, but she's a full-grown woman.
Okay then.
Yeah,
that's very weird.
There's some very I've absolutely seen this in anime kind of things. But I absolutely recommend picking this game up. I loved it.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting.
No one on my friends list has this game.
I don't know. Maybe this might be an Extra Life thing for me.
You can finish it during Extra Life because it's
yeah.
I maybe finished the game in I'd say about an hour for the prologue, but then again I wasn't rushing through it. I'm looking through everything. I'm reading all the newspaper stuff, and I'd say the game maybe took about 5-6 hours to complete everything's out so far. So.
Oh, that long?
But then again, I was looking at everything and doing as many side quests as I could.
I may not do this for Extra Life because I plan on doing The Walking Dead Season 2 because that comes out for the Xbox One like the 21st of October, so that's like right before Extra Life. So I planned on doing that, so and that's going to take quite a bit of time, so yeah. But I'm definitely interested in this. I've heard good things about it,
It is fantastic.
So, yeah. There was a bunch of stuff that came out of nowhere on the marketplace. Have you seen?
I've seen some stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like, let me turn my Xbox on. Oh, come on, turn on.
Xbox got a game store.
Oh, yeah. Oh. But there was that. There was what was it? Disney Infinity, of course. What was it? Oh, here we go. Games. Defense Grid 2, which okay. Killer Instinct 2 Classic, which that also comes with like the Killer Instinct Season 2 Season Pass thing. That's included in there with all the characters and stuff, which that's available now. It comes with what's his name? TJ Combo and this is Maya. Okay.
I don't know Killer Instinct characters. So.
Yeah. TJ Combo though, that's a good one. Castle Storm Definitive Edition, which okay. Then Flockers as well with D4 and I guess FIFA, but yeah. So that we've had like nothing, and then all of a sudden we have these 4 like little bit like smaller games / add season pass Season 2 for Killer Instinct, and yeah, so and I believe Flockers is if you have gold it's $18.74. If you don't, it's $24.99.
Is that sheep game?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's as far as I know. So yeah. Defense Grid 2 though. Ugh, I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm just gonna wait till a Steam sale and pick that up PC because I played the first one on PC because that kind of game it's better for mouse and keyboard. It's better for a mouse more than anything.
That's kind of odd coming from you.
Well, I mean, it's a lot easier to use a mouse to manage. It's a tower defense game. It's a lot easier to use the mouse to click over, especially when things get pretty hectic, and you've got to repair or add on or whatever. But yeah, I have Defense Grid for Steam, and I love that. I love that game. When I found out there was a second, I'm like, yes, but I don't want to pay $25 for it on the console when I can get it, for, probably 10 during the Steam sale, maybe 10, 15 during the Steam sale, and there might be controller support for it on there if I wanted to play with a controller. I don't know, but I mean, it's just like, for the most part, it's like shooters, and it's moving, using a keyboard to move around. That I don't really like, but I'm fine tower defense games, stuff like that, using a mouse, because that's pretty much all you use is a mouse. You don't really use the keyboard too much for stuff like that. It's just click, 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 constant clicking. So yeah, but next week we got Shadows of Mordor.
Is that next week? Wow.
Forza Horizon 2. I don't know, maybe something else. I don't know. And then the next week after that, 2K15. I'm excited for that. I think that Aliens game comes out then, maybe. I don't know. I don't really care too much about it. But I did get a code for that. I don't know if that Phoenix Rage game. I've seen a lot about that lately on Twitter. That's the it's a lot of people are comparing it to Super Meat Boy. It just came out on Steam, so they gave me a code so we could do a video, for it for YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, so I was gonna see if maybe you wanted it.
Phoenix Rage. I'm looking it up right now.
Because it looks like something you might like. Do you like those kind of games like Super Meat Boy and?
I never played it, so I don't know.
I mean, but you know what type of game it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tend to get bored of those games kind of quickly. So.
Okay, I'll do the video then. I just thought I'd offer it. But so yeah. But I've heard a lot of people say, yeah, it's like Super Meat Boy, but well, everyone's saying that, like the Giant Bomb guys were like, well, everyone's saying that, and I guess they really don't. I guess they get tired of hearing that. But I never played Super Meat Boy, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll give this a shot. Play it for a bit, long enough to make a video at least, and if I like it, hey. If not, oh well. But yeah, it's a free game. We got a free game. So, let's see. Anything else, Stuart?
I tried out the demo for the Smash Brothers.
Oh,
I don't know.
It just doesn't play well. It's not comfortable playing on a.
No,
handheld.
It's not. It's not. I can't. Like, I did well. The time limit on the demo needs to be a lot longer than a 2-minute match. Because.
Well, I mean, you can play it 30 times. You can start the game 30 times.
That's normal Nintendo demo bullshit.
Yeah.
But I mean, the the 2-minute match limit is just not long enough. Like, you can get one out. You can get like because I usually play with three three characters, me and then two NPCs or CPUs, and and they each fall out once, and then by the end of that, it's done. So like it's not really. So it's not a great demo.
Yeah.
And I tried it with Mario and Pikachu.
Yeah, I just did the one-on-one stuff or one-on-one, whatever. I don't know. I just don't like the the where is it? The DS, the 3DS, whatever. It's just not that. I mean, the buttons are just way too close together. You know, like the B and the A button. There just doesn't.
I don't have a problem with button placement. It's just I don't. I feel like this is not the kind of game. It's not the kind of game that should be played on that kind of a.
Yeah, and the little analog stick just isn't that good for something like that. I mean, it's fine for moving around, you know. Like, you know, if you're playing.
I'd rather have an N64 controller.
Really? Wow.
Because that's where I played Smash Brothers.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
And I never played any of the next ones, so I've only played Smash Brothers, Super Smash Brothers. Was it?
Like I said, I'm glad we got the demo because now I'm not gonna buy it.
Saved us money, yeah.
Exactly. And we need to save money because
there's
other stuff coming out to play. Anything else?
Nothing game-wise.
I'm still slowly getting back into Warframe, playing it, you know, as well.
I need to. I keep thinking about it, but I never do it.
I almost got what was it? Did I mention this last week's podcast, or did I mention this like off air to you about the trading? Almost traded.
Oh, yeah, that was last week. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. This is like their dojo. Oh my god! And you saw the clips.
Yeah, I saw those clips. I'm like, oh my god, this is nothing like ours. This is huge.
We have a trading post in the koi pond, and now we have a. I made one of those hallways. One of the extending parts that should be done. Like at the end of each, you know, there's the like we did a T and then we did a something else.
Yeah.
I did one of those. So we have that, the trading post and the koi pond. Got to work on more stuff. I heard Ace Black on OFR talk about going back to Warframe, so that'll be cool if we can get more people to do that, and then add to the dojo and stuff like that. Because I want to make that either obstacle course or like the one-on-one, the training sparring room, whatever.
That
battle room.
That observatory was amazing.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of other places I didn't go into in that dojo, but yeah, I want ours to look nice though. But that's all I've been playing. So Stuart, news.
News, a little bit we got. For the past 7 years, Blizzard has been talking about a new MMO that they're creating called Titan. Last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, they said that they completely just scrapped everything and started fresh.
And there's been controversy over that, and because people have been excited about it, and yeah.
Yeah, we'll get over it because it's canceled. It's not coming out.
God, can you? I mean, that's got to be a lot of money they spent on that.
Yeah, they probably spent quite a bit of money on it. But they said, like, we just couldn't. We weren't interested in doing it anymore. That's why we did the restart a year or two ago, and we just weren't interested in it. It wasn't exciting for us to do it anymore, so we stopped. And I figured if that's how you feel, good.
Yeah, but you think they could have figured that out before even 5 years when they did the restart of it?
I don't know. Sometimes I'll start. I mean, I'm like maybe halfway through. I'm like, I don't care about this anymore. I don't feel like doing this. So I understand how they feel. It just and in the world of game development, that can take a while.
Yeah, but I mean, 7 years. That's cool. That's a lot of money.
Blizzard also is known for their mentality of it's ready when it's ready.
Except when except for, let's say, Destiny.
Well, they're not. I'm saying Blizzard, not Activision.
Yeah. Well, I mean, same company.
No, it's not.
Activision Blizzard. They're owned by they're joint.
That was Bungie. It was all Bungie, though.
Well, yeah, but
Activision just shelled out the money for it.
Exactly.
That was all they did.
Yeah.
Still a different company.
But yeah, that's 7 years. That's a lot of time in the gaming world.
Yeah, that's
almost the whole. I mean, that's
at least 2.5 games.
That's like almost the whole 360 PS3 generation.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of different. As far as PCs go, that's a lot of different upgrades.
Yeah, and
a lot of graphics cards.
I'm curious now, since they're no longer doing it now, will they release information on what it was?
You think it would be in their best interest too? I think it wouldn't.
I don't know. I want to know what it was. That's it. I want to know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just give us a brief synopsis. Not necessarily here's artwork or anything. No, just a synopsis.
I can see that, yeah. So that's your one news topic for the week.
That's all I got, yeah.
I've got 2. I've got one more than you.
Oh, darn. I lost this week.
Yes. So the PlayStation TV is coming out. Soon.
It is.
Soon. It's gonna come out October 14th. That is
soon. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's gonna launch with, they say, 700 games for it. I'm guessing that includes PlayStation 1 games and maybe PSP games and whatever else. So it's going to come in a $100 bundle or a $140 bundle that comes with a DualShock controller, 8 gig memory card, and the Lego Movie video game. They're talking about another bundle soon to be, Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. And then I guess an Adventure Time one exclusive to Walmart. Or no, the Sly Cooper one is going to be exclusive to Walmart, and then an Adventure Time whatever in November. So yeah, but still no word on if like they're gonna make it to where you can use a Vita as a controller.
No, but that they absolutely should do that though.
Oh, exactly. I agree. God, this seems this seems like a good deal, but then again, it's like, what games on Vita slash, like, what games do I really want to play anyways? Like,
mostly like the games I want to play are like Japanese games.
I see.
And the article you have there says you can see the entire list of compatible games, but I'm not seeing them. Because it takes you to a store to like a, to PlayStation Now, but I'm not seeing anywhere where it talks about PlayStation Vita.
I don't know. This is an IGN article, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I would want to play. If the games that I would. I mean, there is the aspect of this is great because you don't have to spend a lot of money if you want to do video recording, do video content and stuff. But like, I'm thinking if I want to get a Vita for certain games, I wouldn't necessarily want to use it to record stuff for videos. I would want to just use it to, when I don't want to, sit up and watch, sit up and play on a console. I'd want to maybe like lounge in bed and just play on my handheld.
Yeah.
Type thing. But, so I don't know. I may wait for the next Vita or the next Vita price drop and just get that instead of this. I don't know. Because, I mean, I need to start doing videos for, I need to start putting out more videos for Xbox One and PC before I think about throwing another thing in the equation. I mean,
right.
We need to start focusing on that stuff, So, but so yeah, I know a lot of people were, we didn't think we were gonna get this for till next year. I think.
Yeah.
But no, it's like a couple weeks, less than 3 weeks. So that's something. And my next topic, which really isn't too much, but Nintendo is gonna now. You can go to like, where is it? Participating stores, and you can pick up Wii U and 3DS game codes instead of, I guess, buying points and buying too many points or not enough points or whatever, and then I don't know. I guess when Super Smash Brothers comes out, if you want to get that game digital and you don't want to get like, I don't know how the point system works, but you could just get a code for that and then redeem it.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's nice, but they also need to, if they're going to start doing this and making digital more of a thing, they need to tie it to your like, user ID, not the hardware itself.
True, and you can do a transfer once.
But you have to have both systems. Like,
yes, you do.
If you lose your 3DS, you've lost everything.
Yep.
If it gets stolen, you've lost everything. and you could have been a supporter of Nintendo from the beginning, and from the the start of the 3DS, and have a lot of games, a lot of digital content and stuff, and then you just lost everything.
Yeah.
And like I said, with this new 3DS they're going to come out with, I'm guessing a lot of people would want to trade in their old one towards this, but you can't do that unless you're going to lose all your stuff, because you'd have to have both your. It's crazy, and you can't even put it on the memory card, Stuart, because it doesn't take standard SD. The new one, it takes the micro SD. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the new one doesn't take the standard big thick. If you're watching the video stream on YouTube, where it doesn't take the standard SD size anymore. It takes micro. So I don't know.
That's dumb.
Maybe, but I'm thinking maybe you could, get one of those adapters, put a micro SD in one of those SD adapters, and then maybe do it that way. But it's probably some different format type, knowing Nintendo, to be difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they're really not making it easy for you to switch to the new 3DS whenever it comes out.
Not really, no.
Unless when it comes out in the US, they'll tie it in with like it's now tied to your Nintendo user ID name, which that would be so smart of them to do, because that would make a lot more people interested in picking the new 3DS up, I think.
I don't see the appeal of the new DS. I really don't, because you get a second stick, but that second stick is the end of the no bigger than that, than the end of, or no, that's gotta be smaller than that.
Well, it also has
it's a fucking nub.
It's also faster processing power in it, so there's gonna be games that are just gonna be, able to. It's supposed to be the processing power is supposed to be equivalent to the original Wii, or pretty close to it. So that's why there's I can't remember what the name of that game was, but there's a Wii game. It was a Wii game that's coming out for it, and it's gonna be it's one of the first to be just for that, not to work for ours. So there are some under the hood type stuff, supposedly that are better, but yeah, it's just it's not appealing to Switch, especially because of the all of our stuff we bought digital is tied down. I'm saying it'd be less of a reason for people to say I'm not switching if they changed that up. If they made it to where it's tied to like our games on Xbox are tied to our gamer tag, our account.
Yeah.
I could, my Xbox I have could be stolen, could be destroyed, could whatever, I don't know. I could get a new one and download all my games and be fine. Can't do that with handheld, and it just seems like it makes more sense with a handheld because, my Xbox, it's not moving. It's not moving a lot.
Yeah.
It's staying there for the most part. A handheld, handheld.
It goes places.
Yes. It's a portable, so yeah, but yeah. It's Nintendo. They're trying to figure out their place in this new gaming world, and it's taking them quite a bit of time.
Yeah, it is.
I guess that's it, Stuart.
All right.
So it is a shorter show this week.
Yes, I did find that list, and I think I'll put this in the show notes. For
Okay.
people who want to find this.
And you can check out the show notes at thegeeksftw.com. Just search, or just, if it should be on the front page, episode 194, unless you're listening to this, like, I don't know, in December or something crazy time like that. I don't know why you'd be listening to that late, but
some people do that.
Yeah, but and when you're on our website, you can click over to our YouTube page, subscribe, watch our videos, follow us on Twitter so you can get Twitter and Facebook, and so you can get notifications for when we do our live shows, so you can watch us live.
Yep.
There's the link to our other podcast, I Recommend, where we talk about movies and TVs, which after we get done with this show, I'm going to have to do a lot of catching up so we can, for I Recommend tomorrow when we record.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's about it. Stuart?
We are part of the Open Forum Radio Network, which has amazing shows, and we keep adding more every week, it seems like. We have amazing shows like Open Forum Radio, The 40Cast, Prove Your Point, Geeks for the Win, this show. I Recommend our other show, Movie Night ATW, that's Against the World, My Peanut Gallery, Tap the Craft, The Married Gamers, Some Other Castle, Gamer Husbands Radio, The OMG Hour, Gamers Unscripted. And was that other one confirmed?
I don't know.
I'm looking.
We're getting more and more, added. It's, Open Forum Radio Network, it's growing, so.
Yeah. I don't think it was confirmed, so.
Yeah, it hasn't been
confirmed.
So
there's one in the works.
It'll be confirmed before we record our next show, and we'll have to say, because it's like that's happened, that's already happened, where it's like in between our recordings, it's like, oh, we have a new show added.
Yes.
And it's only been a day, so yeah.
Somebody compared Blue to Doctor Doom, slowly taking over the world. I see it more as Pokemon. He's collecting us all.
Yeah, I saw the Doctor Doom reference, and I was just like, wait, what? I guess that's really kind of reaching. I don't really see Doctor Doom-ish, but yeah, but the Pokemon one that definitely does work a lot better. But yeah, Open Forum Radio Network podcast for just about anyone, It's about, 13 so far, maybe a 14th coming soon. And who knows, maybe a 15th and a 16th and a 17th and a 29th and, But, it's pretty crazy. But, first and foremost, check out our other podcasts. I recommend before you check out any of the others in the network. That's the most important one to check out after this one. So.
To us, yes.
Yes. So, I guess, is that it, Stuart?
That is it.
Alrighty, this has been episode 194 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, and we will see you next time.
Bye.